The continuation of the impeachment trial of the Honorable Chief Justice Renato C. Corona of the Supreme Court is hereby called to order. We shall be led in prayer by Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago.
Technically, this is not a prayer, but a passage from one of the greatest Christian mystical writers who wrote under the name of Julian of Norwich. She's explaining the problem of evil in God's created world. On one occasion, the good Lord said, "Everything is going to be all right." On another, "You will see for yourself that every sort of thing will be all right." In these two sayings, the soul discerns various meanings. One is that he wants us to know that not only does he care for great and noble things, but equally for little and small, lowly and simple things as well. This is his meaning. Everything will be all right. We are to know that the least thing will not be forgotten. Another is this. We see deeds done that are so evil and injuries inflicted that are so great that it seems to be quite impossible that any good can come of them. As we consider these sorrowfully and mournfully, we cannot relax in the blessed contemplation of God as we ought. This is caused by the fact that our reason is now so blind, base, and ignorant that they are unable to know that supreme and marvelous wisdom, might, and goodness that belong to the Blessed Trinity. This is the meaning of the words, "You will see for yourself that every sort of thing will be all right." It is as if God were saying, be careful now to believe and trust, and in the end, you will see it all in its fullness and joy. Amen.
Amen. The Secretary will now call the roll of senators.
The Honorable Senator Judges Angara, Arroyo, Cayetano Allen Peter Compañero, Cayetano Pia, Defensor Santiago, Drilon, Ejercito Estrada, Escudero, Gingona, Honasan, Lacson, Lapid, Legarda, Marcos, Osmeña, Pangilinan, Pimentel, Recto, Revilla, Soto, Trillanes, Villar, the Senate President.
With 19 senator judges present, the presiding officer declares the presence of a quorum. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. President, may I ask the Sergeant at Arms to make the proclamation?
The function of trying and deciding the cases lodged in this court. Now, this particular impeachment case was filed under paragraph 4 of section 3 of Article 11, and I would like to read to the public and to this court the provision of paragraph 4. In case the verified complaint or resolution of impeachment is filed by at least 1/3 of all the members of the House, the same shall constitute the articles of impeachment, and trial by the Senate shall forthwith begin. As far as this court understands this provision, there are two parts. That the complaint must be verified and that it must be filed by at least 1/3 of the House. If I remember correctly, and I have here, may I have the articles of impeachment?
Yeah, yung ruling na pinuha natin.
Is this the articles of impeachment? I have here the articles of impeachment. Republic of the Philippines, House of Representatives, House of Representatives Complex, Constitution Hill, Quezon City. In the matter of the impeachment of Renato C. Corona as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Representatives Neil C. Tupas Jr., Joseph Emilio A. Abaya, Lorenzo R. Tanyada III, Reynaldo V. Umali, Arlene J. Bagao, and other complainants comprising at least one-third of the total members of the House of Representatives are indicated below. So there are 5 named congressmen. And as far as we can see, the articles of impeachment filed in this court has been verified. Now, we have to ask all the members of that court, that prosecuting body, whether they read these impeachment articles of impeachment or not. That would be tedious, and I think that what was contemplated, as far as the understanding of this court, what was contemplated, that as long as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 100 of those who filed this case verified this complaint, that is the verified complaint spoken of in paragraph 4 of section 3 of article 11. And so therefore, when it reached this court assumed jurisdiction, and in fact we have gone through trial already. The answers and reply to the answers have been filed, and we proceeded to trial. The prosecution closed its presentation of evidence. It's now the turn of the defense to present its evidence, and I think it is the opinion of this court that it's too late to raise the question of verification at this point.
If Your Honor, please, may we be allowed to say something on this particular issue, Your Honor.
Yeah, proceed.
The records will show, Your Honor, that right after we have filed our answer to the impeachment complaint, Your Honor, we have also availed of the remedy of filing a motion for a preliminary hearing on our affirmative defenses. We were then abiding by the jurisprudence on the point laid down in the case of Francisco et al. Versus House of Representatives, where it is stated that if there is a defect casting doubt or legality